Scala, who worked in the islands, didn't even know that. He said it was pure research, but it always seemed to me like he was looking for something.
Hey Linda, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
The Hudson River.
You just got here when I started it.
We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
I'm glad you can make it too. How are you doing today? I know, right? It's only started. It's only yet begun. I know, you know, and we know.
Now, I do believe.
Ah, indeed. Yes, it was. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
Everything going okay? The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact. I must have overused it. Sorry.
sorry, but you're gonna have
Right.
to deal with it. You're not in the
I'm
military
kinda slow.
anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on
Sometimes.
relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not
This
so
prison
bad.
is requested of
That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flash war.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Give her a message from me. Someone will find out. Sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the description means that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Nearby.
six times,
Sorry.
including Southern Cross Republic.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back further evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Our country, or any other beloved cause I have already paid.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital key. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Private, man stays in the boat.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People could get a clear view of all the riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains us to watch for threats from the stern of the ship. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo planes, safely below the deck. They see the entrance to the holds.
Looks like there are a few enterprises in the crew quarters. Chopper.
Obviously, it would have to be before the time where they get off to school. And she picks them up and drives.
Thanks.
Don't you know ladies working bell or work like that?
You do realize how much
Russians?
longer it would take them if they actually had
You sure?
everybody
No marine barber touched that
I
head.
delivered packages for about 2 weeks 1 year. It's not fun. Especially when it comes to apartments.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
All I say is thank God I had that fucking ring on the side of that.
Why are you outside so much?
Have me ride the fucking wall for about an hour. Then I had to use the same football wall.
Kasatka? Camouflage chopper, right?
Well, it doesn't really feel the Rambeck, so you won't get the damn carpenters doing anything.
It's like watching a movie.
And then
We need to
I
get
had to
things
hop
moving
on
off.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Swear to God, I'm shit. I'm gonna drop this shit.
All we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
No way.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that shit
Got
quick.
it. I'll get in touch.
Oh, God.
I was talking to her earlier because one had every place is going. They thought I had a trash bag in the last week.
I don't know. I mean, if she come back and she go around, put some stuff in her car, put some stuff in your car, I'll have to put some stuff in my car tonight. They don't do that much. If I let all the clothes in my car today, leave them in there tonight, that cut a lot of stuff out of here. The hampers, all those, pack up the system, TV, fold up bed. Probably fit all that back in your car. Just come back in, you can-
I don't want to put anything in my trunk. The TV barely fit across the back seat of my car. I can't put anything else back there. I don't TV.
back there.
Russian choppers.
You'll have to factor in space. Michael, she doesn't have a phone right now. I'm not sure if I'm up for playing games of how long till we get to see it and be set.
I know, right? It's amazing. I think this is a PS2 game.
Where's the ambulance on this? How easily distracted you are.
Goodbye.
You good?
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the hold to locate the actual metal.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secure. Infrared sensors placed in operation. Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scattered.
And the vehicle spotted.
He's the only one who knows the way to get up. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your current position is complete. You are to the next once.
No, it's not over yet.
Even in this storm, painless.
Dev, I have a bad feeling about this mission.
You swore this to me that you would fail to use it once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with a unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman, show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. There. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. Stop playing. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scoundrel with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either. I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield, conflict, and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Well, she's out.
Cypher.
Give it time. It will work.
Archon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear. I
know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the Groot Colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Okay. Anonymous. You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've got never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was E.E.
You've got to joke.
Her name is Emma, but I always call her E.E.
That's right.
Yeah, it just caught my eye. It's joking. I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really nothing else that I knows about it.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
The Elephant Animal people, new personnel, have requested White Corporation to the original design. You we didn't submit a change order.
Freeze.
The adjustable. Because it is like the draft water in the gear station is supposed to be when you press 10 feet off the ground. So draft of the handlers wanted it to be 7 feet off the ground. And it's just lower by 3 foot. So that way they don't have to get a bigger ladder out there to change. And I was saying, oh, that's not right. You have to get 10 foot for the specs. I'm like, you told us to change the fucking thing. Like that, that picture I showed you, that little plate on the wall. Because we've had to put so much time on it and the modifications and parts that they originally designed us through. We had to put modifications on it, we had to readjust the issues and else. They were willing to have 2 hours worth of work for
Keep
it.
close watch.
We put more than like 15 hours worth of work.
We don't want anything
It's the middle of the
interfere
fall.
with the next
They
move.
only paying for 2. There's a lot of shit. This guy's got some 150 submitted to many she needs an extra work that has to be done, and he's being paid. I look at that one is more well, I'm thinking more coming from the movie.
Hide in this corner right here. Oh.
Guy's voice of Jack. I'm talking right now.
It's the intruder! Stay on guard!
Send a replacement guard for
John Wick, he was the one that brought to
Oh, William Dafoe.
yeah, that's his voice.
They caught me, but I got away.
gigante que sabe.
Oh, thank God.
Snake, wait! Don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hull. Infrared sensor.
Linked to.
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
You gotta be joking.
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that.
Big mouth.
See?
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue in your post until that time.
You killed him with one blow. Wait. I understood you. What have you done?
Don't kill me.
How did this happen? Who is to blame?
Don't kill me.
Gotcha. Oh shit.
Continue to ignore us.
We have seen the Sturridge. Let them die. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Oh, it's gonna be loud.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit without alarms if necessary.
Bring us around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I say, let red men kill red men until only thoughts remain.
Ah, shit.
The guards fight. The civilian have a fight. How does this vanish to the thin air?
That's what they get for fucking with me.
Who is that? This might get dangerous. Maybe I ought to get mine.
Who goes there? Francesca. We thought you were with the crew.
Take him a look at. What's the point of having this thing if I don't get to use it?
The holds? It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the red zone. I mean, I could change course. We can still take across the field. If they get down here, we're right off the fringe. The men down here are definitely Marines.
Not quite right there.
They have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Still bleeds like
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons are They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Well, no, I was gonna ask if you'd still have
Okay,
any
Snake.
tomorrow,
Let's go over this one more time.
or if you thought you were
Use
gonna
this
be
camera to get
if you thought
photographic
you were gonna be
evidence
out.
of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's
I mean, I didn't know if you'd
plausible
be willing to like
We
hold
need
any
4
for me,
shots.
like, and I could get them
Metal
first
Gear
thing
from
as soon as you get up.
front right and front left, and a close-up of the Marine
Like
Corps
probably,
mark.
Mark.
10 movies worth.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Because I don't get money till tomorrow.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going
What?
wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our first transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in
How much
case.
are they?
Instead of using the code.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's what I-
Exactly.
Thank you.
There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Oh no, 100%. 100%.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride
What's
on
the
Work
earliest
16
time
at the
you
U.S.
want?
military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overrode a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple,
So
really.
that's to come over to.
All you have to do
Been
is
learning
stand
to
in
take
front of the
care of a few
machine
things
and
for
push the
me anyway.
action button. The
So,
app will
If
automatically
you want, I
launch
can
and
just
download the
your
image
phone
data from the
device or
camera,
whatever you want to do.
split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of a computer once I have the pictures, right?
Okay.
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you.
Yeah,
okay?
and I'll already be over there, so
I
that'll
hacked
work
into
out.
his personal files and took
I'll
a
just
look
plan
at the
on
text
being
of
in
that
the
speech.
area by like
I'd say you
10:30
have
or so.
7 more minutes.
That way I can take
Longer
care of
if
what I
you've
gotta
heard in a
take care
jar or
of, and
two.
then when I hear from
A
you, I'll
7-minute
send you.
time limit, huh?
All right.
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Back to the fun part.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivations.
That's great. You can still
Yeah.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to
Wrong gun.
Traded weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, play a central role in its military affairs.
I have this moment of like calming peace with this like
Some
dreadful
say that the
anxiety.
strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced
I'm
by
in
the
peace
position
and they have a
of Ray.
plan and the travel
The
anxiety
opposition from
is
the Navy is undeniable.
change.
It's my life.
There's a lot of pressure from Navy
And
sides,
anytime there seems to be a
especially
calm
from
before the
submarine
storm,
and air
it's a hell of a storm behind it.
not to mention interference from the major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only
even run
military
water
project
in
devoted to Metal Gear development.
Swear to God, one day I'm
Cannot
gonna
go
get
different
straight.
nature of the Navy's. There's the program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Damn, that cooking smells so good.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Just your hand.
Right.
Hold it out.
Down.
Stupid zipper.
Right.
See you in a few.
Yeah.
Front. Left. Down.
I almost got spotted. You saw that, didn't you?
Let's continue. I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
What the fuck? Really? All the time I was standing there, you caught me, I moved my gun, you catch me? Well, I'm dead now.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Do not laugh too hard. That feels stupid.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raids. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to metal gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. There's the program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project, but I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Okay, I didn't mess up this time.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Fantastic.
Metal Gear Raid is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It can cruise deep underwater. Move in.
Good.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Good.
must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Front. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up. To move on, this new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta.
Doesn't it bother you just a bit that they can't see me?
And land as we never have before.
Good.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Haha.
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left!
I'm not here.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
Good.
Let's continue. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It's time to take pictures.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Next up is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend. Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
do you want? This machine will be quite useful. What are you planning to do? Steal this thing? Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Ooh, sneaky bastard.
Grulovich. Nobody move. Understood. This ship now carries enough Semtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Huh.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets? I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you understand. Land, friends, dignity all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. Brave is the key. I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Dell kind of pissed at him.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you haven't sold us out. I was never in your employ, Yanukovych.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one. Granukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
I love this part. You really gotta watch it. You'll like it too. See how fast Ocelot is. Two in his coat, to the Marine commander, two of the Russian guy. Just that fast, they're dead.
Sergei, looks like you are long overdue for retirement.
Man, he tore him up.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid.
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Foster program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm. What arm?
I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad you've been here so far all this time. Ah, shit.
Takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this anger!
They're so wasting their bullets right now. Just made him mad. Hey, what's up, Mr. Switch, Nintendo Power? How you been, man? Welcome to the stream. And you're right, it is Zoom on his butt.
Snake!
Oh yeah, I just finished playing Metal Gear 1. Well, I didn't just finish it. I beat it yesterday. I'm glad you could make it. And how are you doing today? My friend Linda's here too. Linda, this is Mr. Switch. And Ray is getting away. But I'm gonna get him his little tail too. Sing it twice, Metal Gear shouldn't do backflips. Oh, well, cool. Y'all know each other. Cool. Awesome.
Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Now the game takes an interesting turn. Save, yes, because yesterday I had to end the stream because of technical crap. Let's start part 2 of Metal Gear 2. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb, determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grouped together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago? Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put oil fields around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore suddenly went up inside.
Oh yeah, I know.
Big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet. It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark. A symbol of environmental protection.
The big shell is scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group. Do we have an ID? Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad, Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Offshore decontamination facility, Big Shell.
What are their demands?
$30 billion. $30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day. Hostages, huh? A VIP from one of the major conservation groups and one from our own government. The most important person says The most important person, James Johnson, the president. Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water. And the crew will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno. That's not the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxin will be released. In other words, the base ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Yeah.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation. Is this a joint effort? No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Yeah. Order schmorder.
This is Snake. I am now inside strut A of Shell 1. How are things? We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here. What's the visibility? The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I will have to use the ion goggles. Any problems? There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly. That's not possible. What about SEAL Team 10? They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication. What's wrong with Snake? Just a precaution. You are now designated Wyden. All right, Wyden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training. I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary. Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it. All right. I'll contact you if anything changes. First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell. How do I get up to the next level? There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that. Sounds good. Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system. There's a lot of pressure on my torso. Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound. Skull suit seems appropriate somehow. The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first. Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Have a great stream, amigo. Gotta get mine ready for 7 later. And shoot for 1,000. Alright, Mr. Switch. I appreciate you watching, and yeah, man. I hope to get to 1,000. I'm almost at 300. I can't wait. When I get to 300, I'm gonna do a celebration video. But hey, man, take care. You have a good night, or day, whatever time it is.
wet, these are the basic
Control
controls
this
for
equipment.
Stroke the water and
Move forward by pushing the punch button.
Push it in
Rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to zero, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
No shit. I only want the IR goggles down here. There we are. Yeah, again. There it is. I got what I need. Really ride, get out of there. Somebody messed him up. Excuse me. I'm sighted in enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment is Russian made.
Must be a Galukovich man.
Galukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Oh, sorry. Watch this. You see him in the corner? The elevator? Who's that?
There's definitely another intruder here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
So, Linda, what should I name him? I don't care. Give me a name, something funny. I don't care, whatever you think of. Oh, excuse me. Pour it on. Oh. From random.
Good work, Martin.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow.
I love when you press the R1 or the R2 button, because you press the R1 button, he'll say positive. You press the R2 button, he'll say something negative. We are an egotistical
I will
woman.
be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Definitely
Yes, sir.
not.
All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save.
Whatever.
The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Whatever.
I just switched frequencies.
Get real.
Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April
30th.
Is there something special
about it?
Isn't there?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
What a weirdo.
Ah, snakies.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find
That's a
somewhere
weird
to hide
height.
until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Hey, Linda, let me know when you're almost ready to go so I can save it. And I love the music in the plant chapter of Metal Gear.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Stay on the lookout. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. Damn it. Come on, elevator. Sometime today. Yay. Got you. Run, 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 run. Yeah, I made it.
The terrorists called themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
So you think?
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Check that out. Somebody cut a hole in the fence.
Right.
Look at that wire fence.
You
May be able to crawl through it.
Crouch
Down using the crawl button. Then press the left stick in the direction you want to move.
Push the
Crawl button again to stand up.
You can
Move
use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Really?
Right. SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern.
This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Oh, sorry. I had a brain for a minute.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer. Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away. How? Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button. Got it.
That's too much work. Damn it! Ah, shit.
It's the enemy.
Fuck. Let me go this way, because I get a gun this way. Oh boy, gun cameras. They're always fun.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful. Copy that. Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10. Intercepted? As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence. So we just listen in. I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report.
Oh, shit. Alpha Zero report. Damn it. Company president. Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that? Alpha Zero respond. Alpha Zero respond. Right, the president's in danger. How does Trump be now? I will when I'm good and ready. Run, 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 run. Ooh.
Nothing here.
Ah, shit. Damn it. That was sloppy. Damn it. Leave me alone.
Something over there?
Shit. Damn it. Finally, cutscene time. To get a break and get shot. Look at that blood on the wall. And on the ceiling. Look at all the blood. These guards got fucked up. Woo! There he is. The big knife it is. Pop, pop, pop. Ow. Only in the game does blood does blood spray up. But that they're dead.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
What the hell was that to kill those guys? We're about to find out. He's sucking that guy's blood. Blood. Part of a balanced breakfast.
What are you?
Today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Ow.
Strange smell. You smell like. Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Yes, he dodged every bullet.
Yeah, who are you?
Are you alone?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I tell you in person. Where are you?
In Central Unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an
with
enemy.
me.
Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior grade.
I know who you are.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
How
did you get in? Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper. Have I seen you before? That suit. Are you Foxhound? That's right. Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force? I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials. Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience? No, not really. So this is your first? I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing. Like what? Sneaking Mission 60, Weapons 80, Advanced VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
No more case.
What the hell? A Navy captain. You all right? Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist
run back
functions.
downstairs
The
and
unit
not
would
go
launch
get the
unannounced assaults on government complexes for
I'll
the
be right
ultimate
back.
terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
I don't know.
You weren't briefed on any of this, and you came in alone to boot?
I'm back.
Why?
Oh snap! What?
What are you really doing here?
What did I miss that you saw?
Can't tell me
how. Fight with me.
I don't smoke. Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Hanging.
Take this too.
Oh, you're right, honey?
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between...
That's the USP he got from the ship.
Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Oh yeah.
The BZ connected bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Do you want something funny? You see him as sleeping, right? Watch.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Now he's really sleeping. not punch him. If you shoot him with your real gun, he'll shoot you back.
Think you can shoot that thing?
Deal, kid.
Full of entertainment out of Mano's little life.
Jack, it's me.
Everything
Oh,
okay,
hey,
Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
He's a Rose, Jack's girlfriend again.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out.
You're beginning to get on my nerves.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
What a
Why not
weirdo.
now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out
What
anyway.
a weirdo.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
Okay, Linda,
You
take
know
care.
everything
Thanks for
I
letting me
can to
know.
help you.
I'll save it here,
Rose,
so
there's something I need you to do
I'll
as an analyst.
pick it up
What is
later.
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
Have a
A
good
legendary
day.
mercenary?
Cool.
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes.
Whatever.
Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the colonel.
I'll do my
That
best.
should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it.
Not a
I'll contact
chance.
you as soon as I find out something.
Alright. See you around.
What's up, Jack?
That was weird.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be
Definitely
behind you all
not.
the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
What a
Just
weirdo.
as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death.
What a
But I'll be
weirdo.
strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
What a weirdo.
Okay. Alright, folks. Thank you all for sticking to the stream. I've been playing for almost 2 hours. So, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a like, comment. If you're new, subscribe to the channel if you want to. And with that, I'm out. Take care, guys. Red Panda out.